VC, just to turn back more internally to the university, an issue that has also come up is our international students, particularly in high-risk countries. How are we supporting them, and what are the chances of them coming back to the university when it's or are we going to have to just have a wait and see approach, given that this timeline is really not under our control?
I mean, the thing about this crisis is it affects the whole world, and I will hand over to Sue now soon. It affects the whole world. So those students who come from other countries, actually, there are countries like the US started recalling their students as soon as the pandemic broke. Just as we were evacuating students, the US was saying students should come back home. So it's a concern on both sides. It's our concern, but our view is that their families are concerned too. We also have other international students who are still in South Africa who when we closed our residences, their borders were closed and they couldn't go home. And Sue can talk about the numbers and so on. They are located in our leased residences around here, and we are supporting them as much as we can. There are also other international students who are in their private accommodation. They rented those accommodations, so they paying and they're staying there. It is not our arrangement. They made arrangement to stay there because they are studying at UCT and they chose not to go home. We support them just like we support any other South African who's at home, because it's a similar situation. It's not so different from a student who is in Khayelitsha now or in Constantia. They are just in private homes. So we're trying to make sure that what we offer our students, we offer as reasonable as possible to our international students. Sue?
Thank you, VC. And I think you've covered a lot of it. The international students are really a diverse grouping of people. And for those who've stayed in Cape Town, we, as we say, we support them as well as possible. We had a number of students, international students, who couldn't return home, and those students have stayed in our reses. It's not a huge number, but they are being looked after. They're safe in our residences, and we make sure that we check on their well-being. We have students all around the world now, and for some, going online has been made their space better. For instance, our semester study abroad students were taken home back to the States and other parts of the world very early, and now that our courses go online, they can complete their curricula. For other students who are in parts of Africa where connectivity isn't good, it will be much more of a challenge. And whereas in South Africa we can deliver laptops and so on, in other parts of the world we can't do that. So we'll support all our international students as well as we can. It's a very diverse group, and we will make arrangements for each group as we are able within the resources that we have.